How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of Get Smart. I'm so glad that you guys have stuck around for the videos. And I really am sorry for the time that it's taken, but I put a heck of a lot of work into this, so I hope you guys like it. First, before I get into the episode, let's talk about the giveaway that everybody has been asking me about. So basically, like I said in a previous video, I'm going to be giving away a mat. I'm going to be giving away, that was that Zoroark mat that we saw. I'm going to be giving a pack of sleeves away, and I'm going to be giving some trainer staples. I'll show some pictures of the product in another video, but what's most important is how you're going to win this. So in each video, somewhere randomly in the video, there's going to be a pop-up of a Pokemon. It will be any Pokemon from any generation, and it will stay on the screen for roughly 3 seconds. So what you need to look out for is look out for that Pokemon and take note of that Pokemon's name, right? So what's going to happen is this whole series is going to consist of 5 episodes, and with those 5 episodes, in each video there will be a Pokemon, and the first letter of each of the Pokemon's name will determine a word, and you need to email that word through to me, and that'll put you into the lucky draw. And that's basically it. It's that simple. So it's a 5-letter word. You need to find out what that word is, and if you get the word, you mail it to me, put you into the lucky draw, and you can win all of that. Well, I call it a Kickstarter set, right? Just to get to jumpstart you to start your Pokemon journey, right? So yeah, welcome. So here we go. So this video is going to be broken down into a couple of parts. It's going to be broken down into 5 parts, and I'm going to do some gameplay so we can put all of that into play. So yeah, what is Pokemon TCG? What is the card game? So the card game was released in 1996, and this was off the back of the success of the Game Boy game. It was base set. I personally started playing in 1999. I don't know if it was in South Africa in 96 already. I highly doubt it, but that's where Pokemon started. So Pokemon's been around for quite a while. And what makes Pokemon so popular is the target market. So Pokemon is really orientated for a family game. The international competitions are split up into 3 age categories, which is junior, senior, and master. So it gives all age groups an equal chance to succeed within their own limits and their own skill, level of skill. So yeah, so that's basically just a short overview of what the Pokemon TCG is. And basically another thing to have a look at is where can you play. So if you look on the screen now, there's a splash with a couple of LGSs. You'll hear me refer to these in the video, local game stores, and I am a firm believer in supporting your local game stores. So some of the ones that I know that definitely have Pokemon are Sword and Board in Milnerton in Cape Town. Guys, I'm only going to be speaking about Cape Town. So Sword and Board in Cape Town, the Battle Bunker Tygervalley in Tygervalley Centre. We've got Durbanville Games, which is in Durbanville, and we've got Pandamonium Games, which is in Plumstead. So I will leave a link to each of those stores, either Facebook page or their website, in the description, and you can find that there. So yeah, basically I just want to reiterate that this is where you can go play the game. These stores they always have the latest content, well, with regards to product, and generally speaking, they've got dedicated Pokemon leagues, so it's a good place for you guys to go learn to play further or try out your skills that you learn in this video series. Obviously, there's also the online game. That's where I'm going to be doing majority of the tutorials that I do. And the online game is accessible to everybody. It's 100% free. Obviously, you can buy booster packs in real life for the code cards that you've seen in my pack opening videos. And those code cards are eligible for you to scan them in online and add the booster packs to your collection online. If you buy a starter deck in real life, you get a code for the starter deck online. So basically online is tied into the physical card game, but it is also free to play. You can grind your way through, and yeah, that's basically where we're going to be doing a lot of the stuff. So I just want to go over the basics of the game. Have a look at this picture. This picture is the what a table looks like. I've got it over here actually. So these were very cool. These came in the last pre-release set, and essentially this is what a Pokemon layout looks like. So just a quick rundown. We've got your prize cards over here on your left hand side. You've got your deck and your discard pile on this side. You've got your bench Pokemon in the back and the active Pokemon in the front, which is the Pokemon that's going to be doing all the battling for you. And then also what's pretty cool is on this, there is a brief overview of what you can do in a turn. So basically, I've got another image that I'll pop up for you guys to see the zoomed in version of this. But basically, it's just going over the basics of you can draw a card, you can put a basic Pokemon on your bench, attach an energy, retreat, evolve, play trainer cards, and attack. And after you attack, your turn is over. So that's like, I find these mats super cool. I have a bunch of them. So if there's anybody in Cape Town who would like any of these mats and your local game store doesn't have them, you're welcome to send me a message on Facebook and I'll gladly bring you one of these. For the rest of the world, I'm really sorry. If there's anybody in South Africa that's ordering anything from Cape Town, from any of the stores, and they want to get their hands on one of these, I'll be happy to drop one off at the store for you. So I just think this is very handy if you've never played before. It's very cool. So basically, with that, with those basic steps, again, I'm flying over this very quickly. We'll go over everything while we're doing the gameplay. So Pokemon deck. This is one of my decks, guys. Hope you guys can see upstairs here. So I'm gonna look. Yeah, things look okay. So this is my deck. This is, well, one of my decks that I'm playing with at the moment. So with a deck, it is, a deck is supposed to be 60 cards on the dot. No more, no less. With regards to what you put in those 60 cards, it'll be Pokemon, it'll be trainers, and it'll be energy cards. So that's basically the breakdown of a deck. You can see I sleeve all of my cards, which is the reason why I'm going to be giving away a box of sleeves as well. If you play in a tournament, sleeves are compulsory, so you have to play with sleeves. I always like having a deck of cards in my hand. Like, it's just something that I love doing, just shuffle every now and again. But with that, I just want to go over, there are 3 ways for you to win the game. And let's have our mat come back out here for a second, just so that we can see how it works. So I'll put the deck down, although this deck is not finished, but it's cool. So your deck goes on your right hand side. This is the rest of the play mat. You'll draw 7 cards to start the turn. Well, this is setting up the game, right? So you'll draw 7 cards. Okay, I have a Pokemon, so I'll put a Pokemon down as my active. You can have up to 5 Pokemon on your bench, so I'll put 2 Pokemon down on my bench. Once that's set up, I'll put down my 6 prizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once both you and your opponent are set up like this, everything is face down, you shake hands and you're ready to go, right? So I'm not going to go over the gameplay. I just wanted to quickly touch on what there's 3 ways for you to win the game, and they are very simple. Number 1, these are your prize cards. Every time you knock out a Pokemon, you get to take a prize card. If you take all of your prize cards, you win the game. So knocking out your opponent's Pokemon, taking prizes is one way to win the game. Another way to win the game is, you can see that there's 6 prizes. I've only got 3 Pokemon in play. If I knock out all of my opponent's Pokemon in play, if you knock out the last Pokemon and there's no Pokemon left, you also win the game. So taking all of your prizes, knocking out all of your opponent's Pokemon until they have nothing left, and then of course number 3, which is the rarest of the lot, is if your opponent runs out of cards in their deck, they lose the game. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of the game. This is what the layout looks like. That's what the setup looks like. And yeah, that's just the 3 ways that you win the game. There's no other ways to win the game outside of that. It's just those 3. And yeah, that's basically how that works. So sorry, I've got notes, guys. So yeah, so with that, that's basically how you win. And just to go over it one more time, so how you can win is 1, by knocking out all of your opponent's Pokemon, 2, by taking all of your prize cards, and 3, by your opponent running out of cards in their deck. So that's how you win the game. So I've just gone over a heck of a lot of information in a short period of time. Like I said, I'm going to emphasize some of this info as we do the gameplay, but for some people, it's a little bit overwhelming. And I've highlighted this as three ways people get stuck, and it's quite unfortunate. And the first way people get stuck, like I just mentioned now, is it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to remember. Like anything in life, practice makes perfect. So you can't expect to play your first game of Pokemon and become a master in the second game and then go win the world championships in the third game. That's not going to happen, right? Lots and lots of practice makes perfect. Like I said, I've been playing this game since 1999, so I've been playing this game for 21 years. I can say that I've really started to flourish in my competitive play in the last 2 to 3 years. So it took me 18 years with breaks in between, but it took me a long time to become, I don't want to say good. It sounds a bit, it sounds, I don't sound very humble when I say that, but to be a decent Pokemon player, it took me quite a while. So a lot to learn, guys. Don't be daunted by it. The more you play, the more you'll understand the game, and the better you'll become naturally. It's not going to come to you. There's no way to fast track it. This is just the way that you can go about becoming a better player over a period of time. All right. The second thing is people. A lot of people, like now, especially with COVID-19 and lockdown, like people have really struggled to find people to play with. I've had a few games over WhatsApp and Skype. I have, like now recently in the lower levels of lockdown, I've managed to go to a LGS and play some games. And then of course there's online. If you can't find people to play with, online is always going to be the way to go. Online is always there, it's always on, and you can play whenever you like, how often you like, for however long you like, or how long you like. Is that in the way to say that? But yeah, you can play as long as you like. There is one problem, and that's going to be my segue. And my segue to the next point of where people struggle is online makes you lazy. Online makes you so lazy. Online does everything for you. Online draws your cards for you. Online places your damage counters for you. Online reminds you to take a prize. Online draws the exact amount of cards you need when you play cards. Online does all of your damage calculation for you. Online does everything. Online flips coins for you. So online does everything. So the problem with that some of the people have is if they've done majority of their learning online and then they come over to the actual physical paper game, we've got problems because they aren't remembering to draw cards, they aren't remembering to take prizes, and in a tournament, that can cause trouble. So yes, online makes you lazy. So try and, if you are looking to get into TCG and if you're really looking to play in a competitive manner, when you move over to paper, just remember that you need to have a healthy balance between online and physical cards, because online will make you lazy, you'll make mistakes, and that's not a way you want to lose. You don't want to lose due to a mistake, right? So those are the three ways. So yeah. So now we're going to get down to the tips, the little tips that I have made for myself over time. Like I've mentioned, you guys met my daughter in a video. I taught her from quite a young age how to play Pokemon, and I had to come up with all these weird and wonderful ways to teach her how to be a little bit more efficient when it comes to playing Pokemon, how to remember the rules and such. So I just want to go over two particular tips. And tip number one is what I refer to as the 5-finger rule. So or the 5-finger method. It all depends on how you guys like. I know I've taught a couple of people. We'll call it the 5-finger method. So what that is it's simple. It's just something that helps you remember the order of turn or remind you to do things in your turn. And it's as simple as 5 fingers. And this is how you can remember. So I'm going to pull up a graph on the screen so that you guys can see. So the 5-finger method is pretty simple. Starting at your pinky, which is step number 1, that is drawing a card. That is the number one thing that people forget to do. Everybody forgets to draw cards. So just remember, to start your turn, you draw a card. Step 2, 3, and 4 can be done in any order. And this is really just a simplified version of this. There are other things that can be done in a turn, but we're trying to keep it simple. We're learning here, right? So Steps 2, 3, and 4 is, so on the diagram I've put step 2 as your supporter. Have you played a supporter for a turn? Because you can play one supporter per turn. Supporter cards are cards that help you throughout the game. They're utility cards that help you perhaps choose a Pokemon to attack by pulling them forward, by drawing cards, finding specific cards. So that's what supporters do for you. Step number 3 on the graph is items. Have you played any items this turn, and do you want to? Items are probably the most staple in Pokemon. They search your energies. They search for Pokemon. They accelerate your Pokemon with energies, so they help the game go faster. Have you played any items? Items, you are not restricted to how many you can play in a turn. Items are as many as you like. Number 4, and quite an important one, is energy. In each turn, you may attach one energy from your hand. Alright, so with that, have you attached an energy for the turn? A lot of people have a habit of, if the Pokemon in their active position, the Pokemon that you are fighting with or battling with, has got enough energy cards, they stop right there. So they won't attach any more energies to their bench Pokemon. They will just draw a card, attack, draw a card, attack, and this is what this is all for. This is actually why I built the 5-finger method, is that people were not, well, juniors in particular, were not doing all of the things in their turn that they could do. If they were in a winning position, they will just attack, and then what happens is their opponent will knock out their active Pokemon and they have nothing left and they struggle to come back. So number 4, have you attached an energy? The most important part about the 5-finger method is the pause/look. So the pause I symbolize with the groove in your hand between your index finger and your thumb, and it's a big distance between the point of your index finger and the point of your thumb. And what I've done there is, that is the pause and look. So once you get to your index finger, once you've done the rest of your steps and you get to the index finger, now it's time to take a deep breath and pause, right? That's what it's all about. It's about pausing. So how that works is, essentially, all I need you to do is just take a moment to reflect over the steps that you've done. So your draw card is passed. Have you attached the energy? Have you played a supporter? Have you played an item? Like, that's if you want to do any of those things. Have you done those things? Have you missed anything? Have you calculated the damage on your opponent's Pokemon? Do you know how much damage you need before that Pokemon needs to be knocked out? So check all those things. Just take a moment. And then last and not least, step number 5 is attack. So you will attack on step 5, and an attack ends your turn. So if you follow that order, you are on your way to success, guys, because that's essentially what it is. So yeah, that's the 5-finger method. Very simple. It's draw, supporter, item, energy, wait a second, and attack. Simple, very simple. It's so simple that people forget these things. So I mean, that's just a easy way, and your hand's not going anywhere. You can always just have a look at your hand if you're feeling a little bit confused. I've had one player at my league draw a Pokeball on his hand just to remember to look at his hand before he attacks. Very cool. So yeah, lot to take in. This is going to be the last section before we do the gameplay, and this is going to be special conditions. So in Pokemon, there are 5 different special conditions. The 5 special conditions are poison, burn, confuse, asleep, and paralyze. So those are the 5. So I've got a little bit of a tip for there, but I just wanted to show this to you guys. This is another little package that came in the pre-release set. I want to double check again. Sorry, guys. This is a cool little package that came in the pre-release kits, and it's like what you can do to learn on the game. So I've got a bunch of these with me all the time. So if you guys see me and you ever want one, ask me for one. You're welcome. So this is basically 3 cool little cards that teach you about the game. 3. Okay. So the first card shows you what you can do in a turn, which we've already gone over. And then it shows you special conditions. It shows you what all 5 of the special conditions are. Okay. And then, of course, it goes through them. Confused, poisoned, burned, and asleep and paralyzed. So these are very cool. Again, a majority of your local game stores should have these. So if you go through, ask them for one. They might be able to give you one. Okay. So I want to go over my trick. And my trick is very simple. It is ways that I remind myself how to, well, how I've, let me start again. Ways I've helped people remember on what to do when they're affected by special conditions. So poison and burn are affected with a counter. I wish I brought my dice bag with me, but I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can. There we go. That is burnt and poisoned. So those are what the burn and poison counters look like. So they are symbolized with those two markers. But asleep, paralyzed, and confused are three special conditions that are they are signified by the way a card is turned. So I'm going to pull up an image on the screen so you guys can see, and this is something that I really hold near and dear to me as well. So if you think about it, the word asleep has got an L in it, which signifies for you to turn the card to the left. The word paralyzed has got an R in it. Paralyzed has got an R, which signifies to turn the card to the right. And confused has got a U in it, which turns the card upside down. So that's how you remember. Asleep has got an L, which is to the left. Paralyzed has got an R, which is to the right. And confused is upside down because it's with a U, right? So that's basically how I remember. I'm going to pop up the breakdown of the special conditions on the screen for you guys as well. Have a quick look through this. This is a breakdown of everything. I'm not going to go through all of it in the video. Feel welcome to pause, take a screenshot. If you guys want, you can reach out to me on Facebook. What I'll do is I'll put all these images on my Facebook so that you guys can have it as well. And yeah, that's basically special conditions. So yeah, special conditions, the ones that you'll probably see the most. In fact, you'll see all of them. Poison, you'll see a lot. Asleep and paralyzed, you'll see a lot. I mean, yeah, that's you see all of them. I think burnt is the least common of the lot, but you see all of them in everyday Pokemon play. So yeah, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break over to some games, and then we'll play some online, and let's see if we can put any of what we've put into practice into games. I'll check you guys there. Hey guys, so yeah, let's get into some games online. To try and keep things a little bit keep it simplified. I thought about playing with a theme deck. So what I'll do is, obviously, if I'm going to play with a theme deck, I'm going to play with Blastoise. There's no two ways about it. So let's see what we can do with the theme deck on the ladder. I don't know how easy it's going to be, but let's go for it, man. Please, not a competitive deck. Ooh, it looks like a Charizard theme deck. Hopefully. I've never played with a theme deck on the ladder before, so maybe I only get paired with theme decks. Yes, we want to go first. So, tip number one, if you go first, you may not play a supporter and you may not attack. So, looks like we only got a Farfetch. So over here, we're putting a Pokemon in our active spot. We've got one supporter and a whole bunch of energy. So this does not look great, be very honest, but let's see how it goes. Maybe we can get something. So okay, my opponent's got one on the bench. Remember, you can have up to 5 Pokemon on the bench. So he is playing with a starter deck, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna attach the energy I've got. So let's go over the steps. So it drew a card for me. Oh, what way is best? This way, this way. Okay, so draw a card, done. I attach the energy. I don't have an item or supporter. This is my pause, and I can't attack, so I can end my turn. So ending the turn. Let's see what our opponent does. So you see, draw a card. Let's see what he does next. Supporter. Oh, that was number 2. Supporter. So he gets to search for 2 basic Pokemon and put it on his bench. So he's got his 2. He'll probably put them down without a doubt. So there we go. That's 3. He can have another 2 more. Let's see what else he does. Item. That's number 3. I like this guy. He's helping me. Right, cool. So he's got space for 1 more Pokemon on the bench. There's the energy attachment. Hopefully he pauses before he attacks. And there's the attack. Cool. 10 damage. I've got 70 life left. Oh, this is not good. I'll touch the energy for the heck of it, and so this is me. So I touched the energy, so I can do support an item. The supporter lets me shuffle Pokemon and energies from my discard pile, but I have no discard pile, so I've got no items, got no supporters, so I'm going to attack. I'm not going to attack for damage, I'm going to collect and hopefully draw 2 cards that could help us out here. So drawing 2 Pokemon. Okay, we got a support that can draw us cards, so I'm going to go through it 2 more times, right? So he drew, he attached the energy, he obviously had no supporters or items, so he just passed. Draw a card. Okay, Professor Kukui, help us please. Oh no, we got no basics, guys. Okay, let's try to thin out the deck. We'll play this item. Okay, we got a head, so let's go grab ourselves a water tool. Just for the heck of it. I'm not attaching an energy because he only needs 1 energy to attack. So that's a good tip. These dots, each of these dots symbolize an energy that the Pokemon needs to attack. He only needs 1 energy. So we're just going to collect again. I'm not going to, like, I'm hoping to get some Pokemon. Okay, cool. We got 2 basics. As long as he doesn't knock us out, we're good, guys. He drew a card. He's attaching energy to the bench. And he's attacking. Tails, thank you, flipping coins. Cool, we've got basics, guys. We're okay. So we're gonna put a Pidgey on the bench, we'll put a Psyduck on the bench. Let's start charging up the Pokemon. Pidgeotto needs 2 energies, Golduck needs 3 for his big attack, so I'll start charging up the Psyduck. I have no reason to collect this turn now. Although yeah, I'm just gonna do Tool Buster and do 20 damage. So 20 on him, and he's got 70 HP, so I need to do another 50 more damage. So let's have a look and see what's going on. Okay, we see an energy to the Farfetch'd on the bench. And another Stomp, and another Tails. Oh, this guy's got some bad luck with coin flipping, eh? Okay, cool, we got a Squirtle, we got our homeboy Squirtle. Pidgeotto, nice. Let's evolve the Golduck. You can evolve as many times as you like in a turn, as long as the Pokemon has been on the field for 1 turn. So Squirtle, he's got to wait till next turn. Let's use Airmail. It's an ability. I'm not going to go too much into this, guys. We can speak about abilities at another time. So yeah, I get to choose to keep a card. I'll keep the How. It'll allow me to draw some cards. Cool. So I've attached the energy for the turn. No, I haven't. See? That's why the hand's important. I'm going to play a How first before I attach. Maybe I want to touch something else. Definitely not. So touch to the Golduck, and we're going to slap him for another 20. 20. Cool. He's got 30 left. I've got 40 left. If he gets a heads this time, though, he's doing 40 and knocking me out. So let's see. His bench is full, so you can't have any more Pokemon. Remember, you can only have up to 5. Will he get a heads this time? Can he get a heads? Oh, shame. No heads, eh? Okay, cool. I'm not complaining. Personally, I'm not complaining. Okay, so Water Toll over there. We could amnesia him to death here. Let's play Fan Club. Let's go have a look at what other Pokemon are in this deck. There's more Squirtles, more Psyducks. There's a Pidgeotto. I'm gonna get a Squirtle and a Pidgey. It seems like a good idea. Fill up my bench as well. I had a rough start, guys. The fact that I'm still playing right now is a miracle. Let's Airmail. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, Pidgeot. That's cool. Okay. Blastoise's ability allows him to attach energy, so I'm not in a rush here. Let's we'll attach one. We're going to use this item that allows us to switch. So I'll switch with a Golduck. He's got weakness, so this is something new to introduce to you guys. This is math. So it's basically, it says, this is water. It says if a water Pokemon attacks him, the damage is times 2. So my attack is going to do 20 damage times 2. It's 40. 40 plus 40 is 80. He'll be knocked out. So let's go with Amnesia. That's 40. He's knocked out. Okay, that's irrelevant. And we get to take our first prize, guys. Yes. Good job. That's a water energy. We're in a way better position now. So let's see what he does. He's going to use Farfetch to collect, no doubt. He needs some cards. His hand looks very thin over there. Let's see what he does. He attaches the energy to the Ponyta. That's cool. Yeah, we can do some. If any of your opponent's Pokemon has any water energies, okay. Let's use Pidgeotto's ability before we evolve him. I'm not in a hurry. Cynthia, my old friend. Let's go with Pidgeot. We can attach energy to Golduck because we want to knock this dude out, and let Cynthia shuffle our hand in and draw a fresh 6. We had a lot of energies there, guys, so not very helpful. Cool, we got another water tool, very nice. And let's swim and knock this boy out with 90 damage. Bye. Cool, so get another Farfetch'd and it's our opponent's turn. Remember, important, because it attack is number 5. Attack is number 5, so our turn ends after the attack, right? So that's why that's what the pause is for. Make sure you've done everything else before you attack. Okay. Look, we've got type advantage here. He does 30 to us. When we attack, we're doing double damage, unfortunately. Oh my own boy, Blastoise is here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna touch your energy to Blastoise 100%. Let's use his ability. So it says that you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any water energies you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. So let's see if we get any. Yep, there's 2 energies. Let's put them on the Pidgeot because we've got another energy for Blastoise in the hand. I don't mind that at all. And then we can swim. Sorry, Charmander. Without weakness, it would have been enough anyway, guys. So it's all fair. It's all fair. We haven't come across any special conditions yet. I feel like my opponent's going to concede soon. I get the feeling. Okay, Nest Ball. He gets to search for a basic. Maybe another Nidoran. Though his attack does the same thing. He can go search for a basic. He gets a Farfetch'd. Cool. That's just the energy. Is he going to retreat? I can explain what that is if he does. So every Pokemon has a retreat cost. Oh, he's switching. Every Pokemon has a retreat cost this over here. So for as many dots there are here, you need to discard that many energies from the Pokemon, and if you do that successfully, you may switch your Pokemon with one of your bench. You can only do this once a turn. Okay, so something to keep in mind, guys. I'm going to touch energy to Big Boy Blastoise here. We don't want to Cynthia first. Let's first Powerful Squall. We got an energy. Let's attach it to Water Toll. So my opinion here is Pidgeot is 1 energy away from attacking, which can always be the attachment from the hand. So with no rush there, we can start charging something else now, right? So let's go back to the hand. I have not attached the energy for the turn. I have not played a supporter or an item. So let's go with how? Let's draw 3 cards. How did I play that? I don't know. Oh, I did attach the energy. I touched energy to Blastoise in the beginning. See, this is important. So supporter, energy, item. This one puts Pokemon on the bench, so we can't really do anything with it. So let us just go and swim again for 90 damage. And another Pokemon bites the dust here. I'm pretty sure he's hoping for the Rapidash. Rapidash's attack stops me from attacking him, so maybe that's what he's waiting for. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, there's the Rapidash with agility. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your next turn. So if I can't go around him and he keeps getting heads, he's just going to be knocking things out. I don't know how far we can go, but let's see. Hopefully he doesn't concede, so we can just like carry on playing a little bit in this game. Okay, he's probably going to scratch us. 20 damage, that's 50. We've got 60 HP left, so we are still in the clear here, guys. I want to Cynthia to get these energies back in the deck. So let's attach your energy to Water Toll. Play the Cynthia. Yes, we know we're going to have these cards in our hand. Oh, we drew a lot of energies. Powerful Squall. We still got 2, nice. So we'll give 1 to Water Toll and we'll give 1 to Pidgeot. So they're both good to go. I want Blastoise. I want Blastoise. So I'm gonna switch, guys, and we're gonna Hydro Tackle. Boom. 150. He hurts himself with 30, unfortunately, because that's what the attack says. But we got a supporter. Things are looking good here, guys. Unless he gets a heads on agility, we've got this in the bag. So let's have a look and see what happens. A Cynthia, nice drop. Gonna get a heads. He gets a head, so I can't attack him. Blastoise will survive a turn though, so I'm not in too much of a rush. Let's copycat. I get to draw the same amount of cards as he has. We got a Pidgeotto. Let's see if we can get a Blastoise off this timer ball. We just need a heads. Nope. Yep. Homeboy's backup is here. We can evolve into Blastoise. We can attach an energy. We play the item. We play the supporter. We play the energy. So all that's left to do is attack. But there's no reason to attack because I'm not doing anything to him. So I'm just gonna pass. Ooh, we could have used that ability. I didn't pause enough, but it's okay. I think we are well in the lead here. We've got 3 alternative attackers. He's gonna knock us out. He does enough damage now. Sorry guys. Okay, let's see. If he gets a heads, he's in a good position. If he gets a tails, we win the game. So now it's just a waiting game right now. Okay, he gets a Charmeleon and a Nidoqueen. So assuming he's got Charizard in the hand, you know this is the age-old battle, Charizard and Blastoise, right? And will he get the heads? Oh no! Is this all effects including damage? We can Amnesia. Amnesia's not gonna do anything. I basically just fed him this guy. We need something a little bit bigger. Let's see. Sorry, guys. What happened? Okay, he played a Nidoran and an energy so far. Will he get another heads? This will be crazy. Thank you. We win the game. Let's take out our boy Blastoise. And without, I don't even have to check anything here. I mean, doing anything outside of just attacking is being mean. So I'm just gonna do the damage, and that's it, boys. We gotta win. And goals. So victory for us. Climbing the ladder a little bit. Okay. So yeah, you saw that. So what we did there is we implemented the five finger rule, right? 5-finger method. We implemented it, and now it's just about doing the. We can maybe try and get some special conditions out here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we can find here. Special conditions. Not really. Basic yellow. Oh, that looks really old. Ice shock. That sounds like something I could have. No. Do none of the starting decks have special conditions? There's burn. Not really, nope. Let's see you. No. There was one that did paralyze there, I think I saw. We've got confusion. We've got paralyze. Okay, let's play with Ring of Lightning. Let's see what happens. It's quite an old deck. I remember the super being quite popular back in the day. I say back in the day, I mean like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Something like that. Okay, let's have a look. Tails. Always tails. Tails never fails. We'll go first. Starter decks, you generally want to go first. You want to set up as quickly as you can, right? Let's have a look at what we got here. We've got Psychic Energy, so let's avoid the electric starting. We've got Ambipom and Apom, which is cool. Let's go with the Apom up front with the Joltik on the bench. I think that's pretty fair. I don't know what you guys think. So we're going to start a Apom. Joltik on the bench. While we're setting up the game, guys, if there is any of you who haven't already, please subscribe and drop a like. I really do appreciate it. Let's get into it. So where's the hand? We're drawing a card, touching an energy. Yes, please. We've got a card that allows us to search for 2 basics, but we'll do that next turn. Don't want to use the item and maybe get disrupted, so we can't attack, we can't place a border, so it's just a simple done. He's playing with, ooh, but look, I'm playing against what is I consider the best starter deck that was created. He's gonna go call for an Inkay now. Oh, this is bad, guys. I'm gonna have a hard time here. Ooh, this is a good deck. Okay, let's first play Professor's Letter. Let's go get an Electric and a Psychic. Then we can play a Tierno to see what we get. We got a Marip, we got a Drifloon. Are we gonna set this up? If we discard an energy off the top of our opponent's deck, that's a good thing for them. You'll see just now why. Let's see. Oh, we discarded his Cynthia! Victory! If we get 2 hits next turn with double hit, we can knock him out, which is pretty exciting. Cool, cool, cool. I think he's busy shouting at his computer because I just discarded his supporter. Call for family. You see, he can't do anything. He was banking on that Cynthia, I'm sure he was. Okay, cool. So he's got to type now. Let's our turn now. Call for family is an attack. Yes, here's our main boy. Hyperspace Punch. Play it, you know. Luckily, this attack only needs 1 energy, so we could go for a double hit here and hope for the knockout. 1. Oh, so close. Okay. We are also we have a weakness battle going on here as well, which is gonna make the match a little bit interesting. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to paralyze somebody this game, just for the sake of teaching. Let's see if we can get the paralysis going. We got a Silver Valley on the bench. Don't know what he does. 50 damage for each prize card your opponent took in the last turn. Okay, cool. So can only do 80 in this format. He's got free retreat. This is a Pokemon tool, guys. This is an item that you can attach to a Pokemon. Ooh, this just made life exponentially more difficult for us. Barrier attack's gonna make our attacks to 30 less damage, so whoops. This is no good. What's most important, guys, is to have fun. In all honesty, that's what it's all. That's what Pokemon's all about, right? It's double hit, tails, heads. We only do 20. Oh. Okay, let's see. He's gonna smack us for 160 damage. Tails, he gets 2 cards off the bug catcher. He's gonna go get a Malamar. See, I can call this already. And his ability allows him to attach psychic energies from his discard pile to his Pokemon. So this is all bad for us. What I can do is hope to paralyze this guy. Let's hope. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna play him on my bench. Do I really want to? Not particularly. Let's see. Paralyze. Oh no! This is really bad, guys. It's really bad. It's a super good deck. I give it its credit. How? Let's see. U-turn board. Cool. Another Necrozma. Very nice. Yep, we did. Playing this just to try and get some more energies out so I don't potentially draw into any more. We could... We're only going to do 20 and 20. Yeah, let's just charge up the second Hooper. So this is... at this point in time, this guy's doing so much damage that there's no point in continuing to try and put one energy in attack, one energy in attack. So for now, we're sending up this pawn and allowing us to come in with this. If he uses barrier attack, then he will not be able, he won't knock us out. So it's about, he's got choices at the moment. He could barrier attack, or you could just special laser and take this. He uses barrier, I did call that. Cool. I don't mind too much, because in that case I'm going to touch an electric energy over here and I'm going to hyperspace punch his Taurus on the bench and his Necrozma. Kabang. We don't have to attack him if we don't want to, guys. And if he barrier attacks again, we're just going to do it again and knock out this Taurus. So let's see what he does. Silvalley's getting big. Young Goose. I like that artwork. Special laser. Yeah, he realized. Although we're probably still gonna lose, guys, but he realized. Let's send up the super. Oh, we got a Fluffy, but our Morip is dead. Oh, sorry, knocked out. Cool, we're taking a prize here, guys. Small victories. Oh. I don't see a reason to continue, but I'll continue for the sake of playing. He's just gonna smack us for 200 damage here. Oh, that's not good. We can hope to get a Galvantula. He's pretty good. We'll send up Drifloon in case we don't. Oh no, okay, never mind. I thought we could move a damage counter across and try and get a sneaky knockout, but we can't. Okay. We are sitting ducks, guys. Sitting ducks. Let's see what happens. Ooh, what does that gumshoes do? I remember somebody playing one once. Okay, we are not a GX. Clearly, we are not a GX. So no, we'll be fine. A U-turn board. Okay. Call for family? He's messing around with us now? Really? Okay. Sure, buddy. Makes you happy. Thanks. Thanks for giving me a little bit of leeway. To touch your energy and just end our turn. Because transfer pain does nothing. None of our Pokemon are damaged. It just keeps one-shotting everything, you know? So yeah, let's see. Okay. Psychic recharge seems good. We in trouble. Oh, he's just giving us breaks here. Okay, well, let's try and paralyze him. For all that he's good. Or do we just knock him out? Paralyze, knockout, paralyze, knockout. Let's knock him out. I'm not gonna take a chance to paralyze, guys. He is going down. I'm just gonna send a heart. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. No, don't be. Why are you being angry? Come on, Uchiha. Are you just sad because man's got a... Ooh, can I even do that? Man's got yellow flash on his arm. Are you like sad? Don't be sad, man. Okay. We can go get energies for whatever we need. I'm gonna concede. I'm just gonna say, well played. I'm gonna concede, and let's just try and jump into another game quickly. Yeah, that's a really good starter deck, guys. There's not much else I can say to that. Let's try something different. Ooh, we got Mari again here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of special conditions. Can I not play with this? It says I don't have the cards. It's weird. I don't know how that's possible, but okay, sure. What do we pick? Yes, Tails. Told you, Tails never fails, guys. Okay. Weird start. We will start with Urfuru because we're gonna make our hand super small. We're gonna fill up our bench, and this attack's going to help us out a bit. We're just gonna throw every single Pokemon we have down here. Sometimes these little weird cards in these starter decks actually help a lot. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, powerful friends Moltank. Interesting. Why did I rush through that? No items, can't play supporter, can't attack. So, quick. Roller skates, that's cool. Very nice. This is some like classy old cards here. How are we going to get stuff in the lost zone? Ampharos does that, right? Yeah, okay, let's see. Great Ball? Is he looking for a... Oh, it's a Gallade. Ooh, what do you do? I wanted to see that. Man. It's a stage 2, so it goes with Moltank. That's pretty much all I need to know for now. Return, let's draw 3 cards. Yes, please. Happy? I'm happy. I hope this deck plays Lost Blender or something else that gets stuff in the Lost Zone. We getting 10. Poipol's pretty good, better than Blitzel right now. Let's play how, let's see what we get. Ooh, we could escape rope, but we're only doing 30 damage. Not worthwhile. There's no way for me to cut my hand size down. Oh, let's escape rope. He must switch, I must switch. Well, tank, I kind of counted on it. Let's see if we can paralyze him. See, tails never fails, guys. Eat this. $10 damage, sure, I'll take it. I say that like I have a choice. You are bad. Ooh, Fluffy. But we don't have a second energy, no. Let's see if we can get a Zeb Striker. Zeb Striker, yeah. It's gonna make us discard our hand though, so we won't use him immediately. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, and let's just Thunder Shock. Paralyze! No! Wait. Guys, okay, so moral of the story is special conditions don't exist. Apparently. Okay, we're lucky that he's got a bad start. Like that's all I can say. Let's touch energy over here. Let's evolve into Ampharos. And let's play Kali. Okay, you stay there anyway. So we're just gonna go and sprint, discard our hand, and draw 4 cards. Yes, please. A lot of abilities happening in this game. I'm not trying to confuse anything here. We get to get a basic energy from our discard pile onto Naganadal, which is great. Naganadal, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we can paralyze him. Once during your turn, you may put 2 lightning energies from your hand into the lost zone. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. We have 2. Take them. You are paralyzed, friend. Okay, so he's stuck like that. Remember, paralyzed is he may not attack, he may not retreat, but it only lasts for 1 turn. So we've got 1 turn. 1 turn. Okay, 50. Cool. I like this attack. Split bomb. Could put some pressure on that Ralts. Perfu, he's also got 1. They look so weird. They got like this weird dank face. I think that's a better play. Let's retreat. I don't need to sprint this turn, so I'm just gonna split bomb and I'm gonna deal 50 and 50. Yes. Cool. So he's on 10 and he's on 30. So I can pick and choose who I want to knock out next turn. Ooh. Okay, he healed the Moltank. Okay, that doesn't save you, unfortunately. I would have healed the active if I was you, but that's what happens. We're gonna touch the energy over here. We'll play Tate and Lisa first. Tate and Lisa. Okay, dogs. Then we will. We've got 20 cards left in the deck. Remember, if we run out of cards, we lose the game, so we've got to be very cautious of that. So we'll have 16 cards in deck now. This is just so that we can charge up some extra energies this turn onto Naganadal in case we need it. And we are taking 2 prizes this turn, guys. Thank you. We'll take it. Weird potion. You should have potioned the active. Okay, 2 prizes for us. And we got the win. So yeah, guys. That's played a couple of games, and I hope you guys learned a little bit. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. That's my my tutorial. That's my episode 1 of Get Smart. Just the bare necessities of what you guys need to learn to play the game. You saw the games, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun. look out for episode 2. In episode 2, we'll be doing deck building. So basically focusing on how we can upgrade a theme deck. Because, I mean, theme decks is what's accessible to you guys online. Theme decks is it's great to start with at a store. So how do we take a theme deck that's currently on the shelf, and what can we do to upgrade those decks, and what do we look at in good deck builds? So yeah, that's going to be episode 2. Thank you so much for staying. If you guys have stayed to the end, I really do appreciate all of your support. This has been a heck of a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the rest of the series, for you guys to see the rest of the series. Remember, take note of the Pokemon that popped up in this video. There's going to be 4 other videos with 4 other Pokemon, and by putting all of those Pokemon together, you stand a chance to win the prize of the playmat, the sleeves, and the competitive staples. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and drop a like to the video. I really do appreciate it. It really does motivate me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.